What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video here on Alvaro's Outdoor Adventure. Today I'm at Pembroke Lake again. I'm going to do some bank fishing, and for bait I'm going to use whatever I get in my cast net. I brought no bait today, so I'm putting my cast net to work and fish off of that, and let's see what comes about. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what type of baits do you guys use when you bank fish. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Also hit the bell button so you can get notified anytime I upload a video. And stay tuned for the video. Alright, so here I'm getting my cast net ready to get some bait. Like I said in the introduction, I did not bring any bait today, but hopefully I can get some shad, and that's what I'll use for bait. I'm not going to go into details on how to use that cast net. I've already uploaded my previous video on how to use cast nets, and this one specifically in there, so take a look at that video to learn how to cast these types of cast nets. Once I get the bait, which I'm getting here, I'm going to get some shad. I'm going to put it onto my hook. That blue bucket, that's my live well. It has an aerator on it. I got some water from the lake, and I put my bait in there to keep it alive. What do I do in the meantime when fish are not biting? I'll go a couple feet off from the lake and pick up as much trash as I can that people left behind. There was a couple of storms these past days, and it brought a lot of brush over to the shore, but there's a lot of trash as well, a lot of plastic containers, so I go ahead and clean those out, pick as much as I can, take a bag or two and fill them up, and at the end of the day I just dump it into the trash containers provided on the lakes or in the parks, wherever I go. But in the meantime, I just put it in the back of the truck until I'm ready to head out. So here's a shad, and as you know, I use circle hooks. I put the hook right behind the dorsal fin, and make sure there's no scales on the hook, on the tip of the hook, because that could affect your hookup ratio. That's mainly it. I just cast it out and wait for the fish to bite it. Live bait, it's very, very effective. You can use a dead fish. If they die out on you, it's not a problem. It's just bait. Live bait, it's much more better. Alright, magic trick. They have a locked deck, and it has a purpose. So I'm going to take the lock off, and here are the cards, and you can see it has a hole. Every card has a hole, and the purpose of the hole is just to put the lock in there. So I'm going to go through them like this, and tell me when to stop. Ready? Oh, hold on, sorry. Do it again?
Stop.
Right there? Okay. So you can see that card right there, right? So I'm gonna close the deck, leave it as it is, put the lock back in, and take the key out. See, so I didn't take any of the cards. What was the card?
It was the 6 of ace.
spades? Was it this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you could see, hopefully you could see them. I have these cards in order. So, if we look for the 6 of spades, it's between the 7 and the 5, and it's not here or here. So I can show, keep on going, and the 6 of spades is not there. So where did it go? How did it go? That's a good question. Even though it was locked, you can see that right here. I have a card with the hole, and it's 6 of spades. So there you have it. So here I'm got a hook up on this rod. Like I say, I use circle hook, so I know that my fish is not going anywhere, at least for the most part. But this here, it's a very nice looking flathead channel. Flathead catfish, not channel. I like their color. Their texture is kind of like a camouflage pattern. Um, but it's a catch, you know. Yes, I'm gonna release it back, and don't judge me on releasing back the fish that I'm gonna catch on this video. I'll tell you beforehand that only me and my wife are the only ones who eat fish in the house. So we already have a couple of blues in the house, so I'm not going to take any fish that I catch today. But that was a nice flathead channel. And again, I'm gonna rebait this this line. I'm gonna put another shad that I caught. I probably have like 6 of them in the bucket. And if there's no action, if there's not biting, then I just throw my castnet out and get a couple of shad. Whatever I don't use at the end of the day, I'm just gonna freeze it up and see how they work out frozen. I mean, not live or fresh, but have them out there for next time I go. I'll still throw my castnet to get some live ones, but at least this time I'll have some bait to start off and do a comparison, fresh versus not fresh. I've been having issues with this rod, and you'll see there it just locks up on me. I don't know what was the issue. I was having this issue throughout the time I was fishing. When I checked my bait and I throw it back, the lock on it, it would just go on its own. So I'm going to retire this one for today until I figure out what's going on with it. It's a ProCat reel. The rod, the reel was Shakespeare reel that they sell in Walmart. So I've never had issues with it. I don't know why it was locking up on me this time around. So I got my ProCat, and actually on this one I have the same. A ProCat rod, and this one I have the same type of reel that I had on the other setup. You can see there's no issues on that one. So I'm gonna look at it next time. So here I have another hookup. This is the ProCat combo. So both the reel and rod is the ones that they sell at Academy. It's a ProCat combo. I like the resistance on the rod. Really not a big fan of the reel, but this one it's actually good. You can see the big bend on the rod. It was a nice fight. This here is a freshwater drum, and it's a good size, good fighter. Again, caught it with live shad, but look at this beauty, nice and healthy. So I was having troubles taking the hook out on this one. I wasn't using my other pliers, but here I'm gonna try to revive it, get some water in its gills, and open up those pliers, and you'll see now it'll start swimming away. Yeah, that log right there was about to make me eat it, but you know, while getting some bait, that carp there that you see, I also caught this one in there. And I've mentioned on previous videos, you could keep non-game fish that you catch on a castnet, and of course carp is not a game fish, so I'm keeping this one. Plus it's a good bait for catfish as well, so that's when I'm gonna use it up. I'm gonna save it, store it, and use it next time I go out for catfish. It's a small carp, but at least I take it out of the lake. Plus they're invasive, nobody wants them, they don't need to be there, they'll eat up anything. I call them the coyotes of the water. Well, there you have it. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please give me that thumbs up. Hopefully you learned something out of this video. As you know, I like to use my cast nets to get bait, and I use it for bank fishing. I use it for the boat. I use it anywhere I could get some bait. For me, it's better to use whatever it's in the water. That bait fish is what other fish eat. So that's why I like to use that bait that's already provided here on the lakes. Again, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you at the outdoors.